Hi, my name is Mnyaraz and this is my submission for Project 2, a digital bookstore API. The goal of this project was to build a RESTful API to manage books and authors. With a key focus on security. The API is built with Node.js, Express, and MongoDB. The most important feature which I will be demonstrating today is the implementation of Auth 2.0 authentication using Passport, JS, and GitHub to secure the APIs, create, update, and delete endpoints. First, let's take a quick look at the code structure. The project is organized by functionality with separate folders for routes, controllers, database, connection logic, middleware, and validation. In server.js, you can see where this is where we initialize the app, and you can see where I initialize Express Safer. Setup session management with connect MongoDB to store session in our database. And initialize Passport. For authentication, the core of the authentication logic is in Auth Passport. JS. This file configures the GitHub strategy. When a user logs in, this verify callback checks our user's collection in MongoDB. If the user's GitHub ID exists, it logs them in. If not, it creates a new user record in the database. The security model is best seen in root file. Books.js. The get routes for viewing all books and a single book are public. However, the post, put, and delete routes are protected. They first run my ensure auth middleware. Located in the middleware, auth check.js is very simple. It just checks require is authenticated. A passport function that returns true if the user is a valid session. If they aren't authenticated, it returns a false zero unauthorized error. Here is the live app deployed in render, generated with Swagger. As you can see, I am not currently logged in. Let's test the public routes. Get books. As you can see, we get a 200 OK message here. I can also fetch a single book. There you go. This also works perfectly. Public get routes are accessible to anyone as intended. Now let's try protected root without being logged in. There, it first asks me to be authorized. That's my ID there. And I click authorize. It takes me to Swagger where it will. Now I'm authorized to access, to input. This is where you see where I'm authorized. Like there, it shows where what happens when I click functions. See, it shows I'm as you can see here, it shows how many sessions I have tried to click in 27. I'm the user here. These are the sessions. The users updated here. This is me. That's my name there on GitHub. And this is my object ID, my GitHub ID. All in all, you can see that if I authorize, I'm allowed to go to the next. If I close, I'm not allowed to proceed. And like this is our app, and it shows that our RESTful app is functional and is deployed on render and live.